Happy New Year! I am back today with my air fryer, but I'm not cooking today. So I've had the air fryer now for about 3 months and it got used a lot over Christmas. So I think it needs a really good clean. So I clean the basket every time I use it, but it's still got a big build up. So let's see if we can see what I'm talking about. So here it is. It doesn't look too bad, but we get in there, shine some light on it and you might be able to see. I don't know if you can see, but it is getting a bit of a grease build up in there. So I'm going to give it a go at giving this a really good clean today. So to do that, I'm going to be using some bi-carb and we're going to make it into a paste. Now I've been looking and I cannot find quantities, so we're going to wing this. So I'm going to start with a tablespoon. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons. There's 1. And there's 2. So I don't know how much water to put in, so I'm just going to put a tablespoon in. And we'll mix this up and see if we get a paste. Not quite the paste I want, so let's go with another tablespoon. Now that's a bit runny, so let's maybe add a teaspoon more bicarb. And maybe a little bit more. Now that is more of a paste. So I would probably say 3 tablespoons of bicarb and 2 tablespoons of water. Right, now we've got the paste. We'll start off with the bottom. Now you think you don't cook in the bottom, but there is big grease build up because that's where all the grease goes. So let's get some cloth. I'm just gonna, we'll use it dry, and we'll just get some of the paste, and we're just gonna rub it in to all the greasy bits. Maybe it does need a little bit of water in there. Let's go. Maybe I should have used the damp cloth. Let's go up the sides as well. So that's the base done. And now for the basket, I'm going to do inside mostly. I'm going to do a little bit on the outside as well. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more water to this because it's got a bit too thick. So just going to rub it all over and up the sides as well. And on the outside and on the bottom. Right, and that's going to go back in there. And I think we're going to leave that for 10 minutes and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've left that for 10 minutes to do its work, and now I'm going to fill this up with some warm water. There we go. And I've managed to get a silicone brush which is non-scratch, so it won't scratch the non-stick in this. And it's got a scraper on the top as well. I think I paid about £2 for it, and it's called Glide. So there you go. So I've got this, so I'm going to give this a good brush. Right, now I'm going to top that up a bit more. And again, I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes just to soak in the bicarb solution. Okay, so that's another 10 minutes, so I'm just going to give it a wipe around. See if I can get the last little bits of grease off. Now I'm going to wash this up in some hot soapy water, just like I normally do when I finish using it, and then we'll see the results. Okay, so it's all washed and dried up, and now the bottom has come up pretty much the same. I've still got a bit of grease on there, but the basket has come up pretty well down in the corners. I think I just need a bit more practice getting the right consistency to that paste. And really getting it on, but it's looking good for now. So I'm going to put this aside and we're going to move on to the actual unit. So for the unit, first thing you want to do is to unplug it. Make sure that it is unplugged, and if we just bring it forward, for the outside, which you probably already do, just get some hot soapy water and a cloth, and you just give it a wipe over, and that's the outside should be done. And you can do the bottom on the inside as well. And then just dry it off with a tea towel. Now, if you're getting a funny smell coming out of your air fryer, or it's starting to smoke a little bit, chances are you've got some fat on the element. So what we do with the air fryer, turn it upside down and place it on the side. Now, so there is the heating element in there. So just give it a wipe on the inside with a cloth. It's coming out still pretty clean. But that's how you do the element inside. So once that's done, all you do is turn it back over, and add the basket back in, and there's your air fryer all clean. So that's how I've cleaned my air fryer. I don't know if people have got better methods. I would love to hear it if you do, but that's what I've done. I use it all the time, so it's good to try and keep it as clean as possible. I don't have a dishwasher, so just washing it with soapy water sometimes isn't quite enough, so hopefully I won't have to do that very often. But give it a go, let me know if you find anything better.